Okay. So we want to, like I said, welcome for everybody that's here tonight, and hopefully those that aren't here have a good reason, and maybe they'll be able to watch the video later on. We're going to start off with a prayer, and David is going to say our prayer for us tonight.
All right. Father God, I ask that you be with Jill and Robbie as they do the team training tonight. Let everyone listening be blessed with the information in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, David.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you
I
so
feel
much.
like I need that prayer, David.
Hey, we all need a little God. We all need a lot of God.
Yes, we do.
So,
Edge.
all right. Okay, so that's going to take us up to Robbie. Like y'all all know, we like to do a little bit of product training. Even though most of us are here have already been in Plexus for quite some time, and most of us know the products, but you know, we're always apt to learn more stuff. So maybe Robbie may tell us a little something about Block that we don't know. And if we already know it, then we're going to share this with our newbies. So take it off, Robbie.
Right. And I'm hoping that we're going to have some newbies jump on and watch the recorded video. So that should be, you know, something interesting for them. So what we're going to talk about tonight is Block. Block is a wonderful Plexus product because I don't care how hard we try, there's always going to be things that are going to tempt us. Things at birthday parties or dinners with friends or, you know, just pizza, cake, all that stuff that we just love to have. And life's too short to just never do that. So with Block, you can eat a little bit less of the carbohydrates and also even make it less than that because of the absorption. It keeps you from absorbing so much of it. Americans tend to go over our daily recommended allowance of sugar and eat about 156 pounds of sugar a year, added sugar to our foods. Wow. Can you just imagine what that would look like in a wheelbarrow? The bags of 156 pounds. That's a lot of sugar. No wonder we struggle with our weight, right?
Definitely.
I know, right? Also, carbohydrates. When we eat carbohydrates, they basically turn into glucose, which is the same thing that happens with sugar. And whatever our body doesn't use up turns to fat. What Block does, it blocks up to 48% of the carbohydrates and sugar from being absorbed into the system, which keeps us from having all that extra added glucose, which turns to fat. So it's real easy to take. All you do is you just take 2 pills before a meal. Luckily, we can now take it with the meal instead of 30 minutes, 45 minutes before. I know, isn't that great? I'm so glad. It's not recommended for anybody under the age of 18. It's gluten, nut, soy, and dairy-free, non-GMO, and good for both vegans and vegetarians. So it has 3 ingredients. The brown seaweed has been shown to help neutralize the activity of digestive enzymes. The white kidney bean extract, which blocks the absorption of complex carbohydrates. And it also has chromium pictate, which is also known as Chromax. It helps to improve glucose metabolism and improve body composition. So I just love Block. Every meal, you know, you can only have it twice a day with meals, so you can't do it all 3 meals. But if you know you're going to be loading up on carbs at lunchtime, and it may not be that much, it might just be a sandwich, but it's good to take with that so that instead of having 2 pieces of bread, it's like you're only having 1. So I really love the Block. It's a real plus for weight loss. And that's all. That's all I have.
Awesome. That is awesome. See, I didn't know all of that about how much sugar we actually consume. So that's good information. That's really great information. But good job, Robbie. Good job.
Thank you.
Hey.
All right. So next we're going to go on with business building. And this is something new that we're going to start doing. And I'm really, really excited about this. I feel like we have so missed the boat whenever we sign up a new ambassador. And so from now on, what we're going to do, let's say you sign up a new ambassador. Well, the first thing that we want you to do is to introduce them to Zoom. If you're there with them, signing them up, then help them to load the Zoom app. If you're signing them up and over the phone, then instruct them how to set up the Zoom and how to download the app and how to get in there. And then what we would like for you to do is schedule an appointment with your new person and your sponsor. So say like if I sign up a new ambassador, I'm going to go to Lisa and I'm going to say, hey, Lisa, I need to schedule a Zoom meeting with you and my new ambassador. And we want to do this within the first 24 hours. And the reason that this is so important is because whenever you sign someone up, and if you'll remember, whenever you signed up, you were so excited. This is something new, and you're excited about it, and you're ready to get started. And then the newness wears off, and you feel like you're just kind of stuck out there and no one to help you. Well, we want to change all of that. We want our new ambassadors to have a relationship with us and know that we're there for them. So within the first 24 hours, get that Zoom meeting scheduled. And this is some of the things that we're going to go over. First of all, we're going to introduce them to our sponsor, which is so important because we want them to have that relationship. We want to find out their why. Are they joining us because they want to get healthy? Are they joining us because they want to lose weight? Do they need to make money? We want to know why. And their why may not be so evident to themselves at that point, but we want to show them some reasons of why they've joined Plexus and just find out, why they're here. We're also going to go over their products. We want to know what welcome pack they got, and we want to instruct them on how to take it. How many of us joined up, got our products in, and it was like, okay, what do we do with this now? So we want to change all that. We want to know what they got and tell them how to take it. We also want to share with them how to do their first Facebook post about Plexus. And if it takes us holding their hand and walking them through it and even giving them a graphic or whatever we have to do, we want to help them and introduce their Facebook audience to Plexus. And then from there on, at that point, they are going to know how to use Zoom. They're going to be able to join in on our Zoom meetings. They're going to be able to be a part of our community as a Plexus family. So I think that that's going to be really, really important to help to keep our new people plugged in and ready to go once they sign up. So what are y'all's thoughts about that? Do we need to add anything to that? Do we need to, what do y'all think?
I have a question. Well, I have a suggestion actually. What about the back office?
Oh, yes, and we are going to go over the back office. I forgot that. It is on my paper. I just forgot it. We will go over the back office and their website so that they know where to to direct their new customers.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Are we going to go over those things on the Zoom call with them? Are those going to be things we cover on the Zoom call?
Yes, on that first Zoom call within that first 24 hours, those are things that we're going to go over with them so that they will have some kind of direction as to what they're doing. They don't feel like they just signed up and, well, what do I do now? So all of
So
those.
product information,
Yes.
product information, back office, and how to post.
How to post, their back office, their website, and their why. And not so much for their benefit as to why they joined Plexus, but more or less for our benefit. Did they sign up as a wholesale buyer and that's all they wanted? You know, that gives us a direction of, is this someone that I want to pour my energy into? If they're just buying as a wholesale buyer, then we don't want to pour a lot of energy into that person and try to push us on them. But if they're joining Plexus and they want to make some extra money and they want to be a runner, then let's run with them. So that gives us a lot of information as to what we need to do with that new ambassador. Okay. All right. So next time, don't any other questions about that. Go on to our challenge.
You're cutting out really bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, try it again.
Y'all understand, I live in the country, right? Okay.
No
All right, so I'm going to share my screen. This is going to be the challenge for this week and for the rest of the month. And I think it'll be lots of fun. Once Lisa gets back, we'll figure out some really cool prizes and things like that for all that participate. So let me share my screen. We're going to play bingo.
I love bingo.
I love bingo. Of course, you'll get the free space here, and Lisa even talked about maybe giving an extra free space, but we'll talk about that. But this way, y'all can go ahead and get started on this. It gives you lots of ideas and things that you can do, like adding an ambassador with a welcome pack, adding a new customer, making a hundreds list. And I mean, some of these things they already have, like hitting 100 PV. If you've already hit 100 PV, then you've already got a dot on the bingo board.
Well, what about
Ranking up, going to an opportunity meeting. By the way, a little birdie told me tonight that Linda is planning on coming in Saturday and is wanting to do a meeting, an opportunity meeting Saturday morning.
this Saturday?
What's that?
This Saturday?
This Saturday. We're not sure our location just yet, so y'all just kind of. I think they were going to try to do it around 10:30 or so. So I'll.
Where at?
You know, we don't know yet.
Okay.
A guest to a meeting, sharing something about Plexus on Facebook, giving a business card to a stranger. So these are all great ideas and will help you to do your business. And like I said, we'll have some cute. I'll post this on Lisa's page. I'm gonna stop that share. Won't that be fun? I think it'll be so much fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. But we should start this in August. So we have 30 days.
Well, catch up. How
I'm
about
just saying,
How
if we
about-
have 30, if we have 30 days,
don't give me no lip.
if we have 30 days, we could probably do it.
If you have
Correct?
if you have the rest of this month, you can do it.
Yeah, but this is the 19th of July.
It's the
It's the 18th.
Or 18th of July.
8th.
You have an extra day more than you thought.
Yeah, well.
You can
Okay, Robbie and Bill.
do it. It's not a problem. Okay. All right. So let's see. Like I said, I'll post all of that on Lisa's page, and once she gets back, we'll figure out the prizes and that kind of stuff. All right. So next, I'm gonna bring Gail. You're gonna have to unmute yourself. Are you there? There she is.
Okay.
All right. So I asked Gail if she would mind doing a positive affirmation for us. On, don't give me a minute. Because I want us to have, I would like for us to have a positive affirmation. I think that positive affirmations are so important. And I thought Gail would be a perfect person to do that because she's always posting positive stuff on her Facebook page. So anyway,
Absolutely.
Gail, tell us about, I'm going to share the screen. Can y'all see that? All right, Gail.
Okay. Decide what you want, believe you can have it, believe you deserve it, and believe it's possible for you.
Oh, wow.
I think every one of us should be able to use this in our daily life. I know what your wants can be different every day, but decide what you want, and if you believe in it, I believe that if I want something bad enough, that I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to make sure I get it. And for me to do that, I have to believe that that is possible.
Definitely.
That is so true. That is so, so true. You know, belief is, let me give y'all an example. If I want something, you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to make it happen. Like if I want to go to the store and buy something, I'm going to work my tail off to make it happen. Okay? And then I'm going to go and I'm going to buy whatever it is that I want. Okay? That's just what I do. So if you believe in what you want, it just gives you that oomph to work for it and to make it happen. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm fixing to take a snapshot of that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my phone.
Post that.
I'm going to put it on my screensaver for my phone for this week, okay? So that every time I open up my phone, I see that image. And I will post this on Lisa's page as well so that y'all can do the same if you want. But I think that just looking at that positive affirmation every time I open up my phone, I think that's going to make a difference in my life this week. Thank you, Gail.
I do positive
Thank you.
affirmations every day.
What's that, Nish?
I do positive affirmations every day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so that's all I have. Do y'all have any questions or Have you talked to someone this week? How did the challenge go for last week for y'all?
I
So good for me because I was sick all week.
Oh, I'm sorry, Robbie.
I was kind of stuck at home, so I didn't get to do a whole lot, but I'll do better this week.
Good.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
Jill,
Yes.
I have a prospect right now who actually just lost her job.
Oh no.
And so I'm trying to figure out what to say to her, to get her on board.
Yeah. Well, sometimes whenever somebody's lost a job, that's a devastating thing, and
Definitely.
right now, they're probably going to be hanging on to their money, every little penny they've got, just to survive.
I had that happen today.
What's that?
You did?
Yeah, this girl I've been talking to about, her name's Ruth, about Plexus, and then she told me today that she had lost her job and she was trying to get custody of her grandchildren, and CPS has got them. And anyway, she's also fixing to lose her home.
Oh, no.
And so I told her, I said, when everything gets going back on track for you, you get a job and everything, I said, let me know that I'm going to help you. I'm going to show you a way we can add to that income.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And she was all for it. She said, just give me time to, get everything back in order. And I said, well, I will. And I said, when you're ready, call me. So a lot of times and that is true, is when they don't have a job, then, they're wondering where's their next meal. They're not worrying about, well, here, give you $99 or whatever to start a business when you don't even know where your next meal's going to come from.
Exactly. And I totally get that. And, you hear a lot of these Plexus stories about, people signing up and for the $34.95 and starting their business. And, that's so possible. Not everyone has to buy the welcome pack, although it is very recommended. That you're offering an opportunity here. And for someone who is in a desperate situation, I would so sign them up for $34.95 if they're willing to work it. And this was what I would tell them. When you make your first paycheck, buy a welcome pack so that you can get on the products. But
They have 6 days to do that.
Yeah,
Well,
you hear these success stories all the time, where people are about to lose their homes and they're on diamond documentaries now.
right.
And they started off with the $34.95. But I would be very selective on who you just sign up on just a welcome pack. On just the $34.95, because they have really got to want it. They have really got to. You have got to make sure that person is really willing to work their business no matter what, like gangbusters.
Right.
Right.
Because I would feel bad if I took somebody's last $34.95, and it could mean them having a meal or not. Like,
Right.
that would make me feel terrible.
Well, I never pressured her. She is the one that I was actually, Nanette and I were trying to get from Bonehead. She was manager at Bonehead.
Yeah.
And lost her job. And she's a single mom, and she's also, taking care of her grandkids.
Yeah.
So, and this is what I told her yesterday when I messaged her. I said, Hope, I'll be praying for you, and whenever you're ready, just let me know. No pressure.
Right.
And she said, I appreciated that, and she would let me know. my question is that should I send her a Diamond documentary of Allison Bro?
I mean, you could. It's not going to hurt anything. And I mean,
Pressuring her?
no, I would just, you can send it to her and say, hey, when I saw this, it reminded me of the situation you're going through. And I just wanted you to see that this plexus is not just a fly-by-night thing, that
Right.
it can really change your life. And I want to show you firsthand that, this is what happened to her.
And she's got some serious health problems.
Yeah.
She's been in and out of the hospital and everything.
Nish, has she ever tried Plexus before? Does she know anything at all about it?
I've given her brochures. I've given her a sample of the pink drink. She likes the drink. And I think what her problem was is that she's taking care of her grandkids now, and that was her priority at first. And now that she's lost her job, she's really trying to find something.
David,
And
how did the challenge go for you, David?
The challenge, I don't remember. I had an issue with the block when I ordered 2 bottles of block. It didn't say quick acting or whatever it says on the front of it now. I don't know if they sent me one of the old stuff or not.
No, I'm talking about the challenge that we had last week, where you talked to 2 to 3 people a day about plexus.
I sent emails. I didn't really call anybody.
Okay, all right. Gail, how did things work out for you?
She's muted.
Good. Yeah, I've either called or talked to people. I mean, I tried. The other day when I went to the doctor, I hit 2 or 3 people there. Well, one of them was my doctor. You know how I am. I'm not bashful about it.
Yes, I know.
And of course, there's days that I just can't get out. This heat, I can't take it. So I've been going back through my 100 list and just calling or messaging some of those people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, y'all, we're about to lose our time here. So.
One thing, Jill, I want to tell you. Nanette, I talked to Nanette today,
Yeah.
and she went to the doctor Friday, and her doctor told her to keep taking Plexus.
Awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Nish, how did your personal challenge go this week?
What do you mean? My personal challenge.
Your personal challenge gave you this week.
Oh,
It was.
well, yes, I do.
Okay, so wait, Nish. Stop. Let me inform everyone about Nish's personal challenge here.
Dawn.
Admitted that she will overtalk people, like talk over them and interrupts them. And she said that even her husband, Danny, told her that she does that all the time, even with him. So I challenged her this week to listen to her husband and to quit interrupting him. Whenever he got done talking, to ask a question about what he was talking about. So, how did that work out for you?
Okay, I am doing better. Okay? I am. I'm trying.
Can we get Danny on there to testify to that?
No.
Oh, God. All right, y'all. Well, look.